Hello, folks. A thing has happened in the DCS universe. We now have multi-threading, and multi-threading is a gift from God. It is going to make missions so much better, and I'm very, very thankful that ED is working on these things. So today, we are in the Strait of Hormuz again. If you have been watching geopolitics, you know that a certain third party has brokered a deal between two nations. And the situation today is that there is an HQ-9, which is just a copied TM SA-10. So
Wait till you see the.
on our MFD, that's kind of what we're seeing at the moment. We are going to utilize a few different munitions and a few different tactics today in order to get this SA-10 disabled and a few different things going. So I have an air-to-ground loadout. My wingman has an air-to-air loadout. And so what I am going to try to do is use these JSOWs to glide their way over. And then there's two 2,000-pound bombs in case we miss anything. I've also got AMRAAMs. My wingman has exclusively AMRAAMs. And so I'm going to steer my happy self towards the target and kind of just go over what I'm going to do with the air-to-ground. So once I'm in air-to-ground, I'm going to go over to my right MFD. I'm going to turn the power on for my JSOWs and turn them into visual mode. So the reason I'm doing that is so that I can visually acquire the target and then paint it on my TGP. Speaking of my TGP, I'm going to go down to the left MFD and I'm going to select the TGP, replace the FCR with it. Now we can't really see what's going on because there's clouds and a ton of distance between us, and yada yada yada. And it doesn't really matter if we lock it up currently, since we're so far away. So I'm just gonna slew this to where I think the airport is, and yeah, it's just not there. We're looking directly at a mountain and a cloud, so we're good, bro. I'm gonna go into air-to-air mode. And the reason I'm doing so is I see something on my RWR. So this is my stores page. This is telling me that my AMRAAMs, which there are more on him than me, my AMRAAMs will be ready when I need them. But we've got this MiG-29 radar looking at us, and that is why I'm in air-to-air mode. So I think we can go ahead and bump the radar out to 80 miles. We can see that there are certified bandits, TM. So we're going to go over here. We're going to ask AWACS to give us a little bit of information.
One, in field, one, request picture. In field, one, Overlord, one, signal group at full 309 for 120 at 10,000.
So now that AWACS has given us this information, we can use it to fine-tune our radar, which is exactly what we're doing. We're going to set the scan to 30 degrees and 2 bars so that our radar picks people up faster. Now again, I'm not equipped to deal with these guys. They're at 15 and 16,000 feet, respectively. These guys are probably J-11s because there is a Chinese presence over here. So I am guessing that they have Fox 3s. My wingman has more Fox 3s, so I am more confident in him. And we can take another look at it, and that's kind of worrying. That took me back a little bit, because I am going to tell him now to engage your boy, and he is going to go to the first of the two bandits. So we can see that there. Now we're going to look back over here and try and find... Oh, we can see one on the radar. We're going to try and find one. And... okay. It's going to take us a little while to see him, which we can now. We can try and lock him up, but since he's at that radar border, we're going to be unsuccessful the first time. The second time around, though, usually works. There you go. Now, our radar is telling us that our closure rate is about 1,110 knots, so we are coming in pretty fast. So I'm going to make sure I'm in air-to-air mode real quick, if I can like grab hold of my mouse. There we go. Now, our missile data is now on the right side of our HUD. You can see our boy's just like climbing over there. He is rushing towards them because he's exclusively air-to-air. We can see that we have a 1,150 knots closure. He's firing at them. I'm going to fire at them. Fox 3. And since we've begun this engagement, I would like to note that we have to maintain a lock on these guys. I'm going to fire another one here soon. Fox 3. And we have to maintain a lock on them because these missiles do not go active in another 22 seconds, as denoted by the A, then a number down to the right. So one of the bandits is now defensive. I expect the other bandit to go defensive very, very soon. And he is down. Cool. First bandit splashed. That second one looks like he's dodged. I think he's dodged that amber. So I could try and lock him up, which I'm going to continue to try and lock him up and play with my radar a little bit, but I'm going to keep it a buck. I think our guy is just going to chase him down. That is his sole purpose in this sortie, is to chase these guys down and keep me safe until I get to the target. I don't know if anybody's noticed by now, but just to troll and I don't know, like destroy international relations, we have the QF-16 target drone livery on at the moment as I try and lock him up again for like the 12th time. Again, I'm not gonna find him. I'm not gonna find him. I'm gonna let my wingman deal with that. But yeah, we have those orange tips just to mock things that can't hit us. So he has fired a Fox 3. It looks like they're getting into some sort of like dogfight over there. I might go into dogfight mode to try and like, you know, hit the lock on him maybe. He's way too far out. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, okay. Now that he's done that, I'm gonna tell him to RTB because his lot in life has finished. His sole purpose is done. He has fulfilled his objective as a bot. Now we're gonna go to air to ground mode. As we're in air to ground mode, we are going to start looking very aggressively at this SAM site and tell it that it does not belong here anymore. And there ain't enough room for my JSOW and its own existence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slew the cursor down to like there. See if we're looking at something. Okay, we're looking at practically nothing. We can zoom in. We're still looking at practically nothing. Nice. So we're gonna take a moment to slew the targeting pod onto the target. I'm gonna make it soy. Ooh, never mind. We're not looking at any nothing. That is our search track radar, I think. Yeah, that's the really tall track radar. So right next to it should be the search radar. Cool. So we've got that locked up. Now I'm going to wait for just a moment, and our conveniently named JSOW in zone is right there. That means that we can fire at any point. Rather unfortunately named, but I think we're gonna fire. Alright, I'm gonna release 2 of them, and I'm gonna dive down because I am getting shot at now, and that is pretty deadly. That S-300 site, or sorry, the HQ-9 totally not an S-300 copied site which still has the same radar marker as an SA-10, by the way. So we're down here. We're practically safe. We're behind this one. But I mean, we're good for now. I'm not stressing too much, if I'm honest. I'm not stressing too much about that hitting me, because I've got all this, you know, terrain masking. But what I am more so worried about is our targeting pod losing track. So you can kind of see. Oh wow, look at that. So it's trying to destroy the two JSOWs, which it most likely will. You can use JSOWs. Where are they? I don't know. You can use JSOWs in the F-16s as like decoys, which is not what you're supposed to be doing at all, and they cost way too much for that. But so let's look at our targeting pod. We're still looking at the exact same thing. That's awesome. So we're gonna release 2 more. Right, cool, and I'm going to dive right back down again. The other thing we have on our plane are 2 2,000-pound bombs. Those 2,000-pound bombs are going to allow us to just drop something directly, regardless of if we get hit or not. I'm going to attack from a different angle, because somewhere over there, my JSOWs are getting shot at, and neither do I care, nor is this thing a danger to me. Again, the HQ-9, or totally not the S-300, is not that deadly. So we're going to mask for as much time as we can. Well, it is dangerous. It's not deadly at this point in time, since I'm so close. I can see that I have a good drop path, and it's not looking at me. So, rip bozo. There's not enough space for this 2,000-pound bomb and you to exist. Goodbye, buddy. Pal. And shacked him. I almost said something I shouldn't have said. Okay. Well, we have another one. I didn't use the other one, so let's turn her around here for a moment. Okay. She turns better without the throttle on, for whatever reason, but, you know, airplane moment. I'm going to drop this one. Yoink. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Alright, so we're going to take off our external stores, have a little bit of fun with the gun. This is where I wish I was in an A10, because I could do the funny Burt. This is like a nerfed, you know, correct Burt. I'm gonna try and get rid of some of these launchers and that search track radar. There we go. Okay, and now I'm gonna go for those 2 transport planes. So let's turn her back around. I don't know how much this is gonna do to that plane, but you know, damage is damage. Oh my god! Oh, whoa. Okay, never mind. We vaporized it. I love this game. I love this game so much. Alright. I got the next one. This is not smart because the smoke is covering it. This is not smart at all. But I don't make smart decisions. Oh my god, you just vaporize it, man. Alright, cool. That's the rest of our like 30 bullets left and we're out of here. Cool. We are RTB.